sometimes it's necessary.
I'm sorry. Empire, all new Tuesday on Fox.
With more than 106,000 global cases of coronavirus and more than 400 of those in the United States, Fox's Jackie Heinrich shows us how this is impacting the race for the White House.
Nothing seems to be keeping the 2020 White House hopefuls from the campaign trail, and that includes the threat of coronavirus.
I didn't know there were this many people in Grand Rapids.
With hundreds of cases within our borders and no sign of transmission slowing down, former Vice President Joe Biden and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders are, for now, continuing to make campaign appearances at large gatherings, despite the cancellation of festivals and conferences around the country, and federal health officials advising older Americans and those with medical conditions to avoid crowds.
We are talking to public health officials all over this country, and obviously what is most important to us is to protect the health of the American people. Obviously, we're not going to endanger the health of anybody in this country. But again, this is an issue that every organization, every candidate has got to deal with.
Biden made a stop in Jackson, Mississippi Sunday afternoon. He greeted diners, and before eating, he was given hand sanitizer and commented on how the virus is impacting his campaign.
We're listening to the experts at the CDC and taking advice from them. Whatever advice they give me, we'll take.
It's yet to be seen how or if the coronavirus will impact voting on Tuesday, with 5 states, including Michigan and Missouri, holding primaries and North Dakotans going to caucus. In New York, Jackie Heinrich, Fox News.
And meanwhile, the Trump campaign has not announced the president's next rally, but say they are, quote, proceeding as normal.
A Utah veteran living with PTSD getting some four-legged help thanks to the kindness of some strangers. Fox 13's Max Roth got a close look at a soldier and his dog's unique bond.
I have had Philos officially about, let's say, 52 days.
A few months ago, Staff Sergeant Stephen Doty was looking for help dealing with his PTSD.
For me, the way that I displayed it, conveyed it, would differ per situation.
This is video of a crash from which Doty helped save several of his fellow police officers. With the helicopter still running, he jumped inside to help pull people from the wreckage. He received the Soldier's Medal, an honor that recognizes a person for heroism not concerning a direct encounter with an enemy.
It can happen from a singular event. It can happen from the sustainment over a long period of time of rather kinetic, adverse experiences.
So he turned to Canines for Warriors, a national nonprofit that rescues eligible shelter dogs and trains them to be service dogs for military-related post-traumatic stress disorder, traumatic brain injuries, and more. They matched Doty with Fellows, and they have been together ever since.
He's a remarkable dog, but more than that, like the relationship that he and I have, I'm almost stunned how intuitive he's been in such a short time with me.
Doty and Fellows met in Florida for training and recently returned to Utah to continue their journey together.
There's things that I haven't asked him or trained him to do that he just does that are things that make me feel more comfortable and that reassure me that I never would have thought to have asked him to do.
Doty says PTSD can be a hidden disease that he spent most of his time avoiding, but Fellows is forcing him to face his fears.
But really what you're doing is you're just addressing a problem, authentically, credibly, and earnestly. Philos is making me do that all day, every day. So I cannot hide behind anything. I can't behind my fear of coping with it.
Staff Sergeant Doty says he hopes to use his relationship with Fellows to help encourage others facing similar issues to create a change in their life and teach people how to treat those living with PTSD.
The way that we respond to those with PTSD, the assumptions that we make about those with PTSD is usually more damaging than what the person themselves are going through.
Max Roth, Fox 13 News, Utah.
For information about Canines for Warriors and how you can help, head over to our website right now, fox13now.com. We'll have a link there.
Still to come, what does Senator Bernie Sanders have to say about cleaning up Utah's air quality? We're going to have that question and more in our interview with the Democratic presidential candidate, coming up on 3 Questions.
Fox 13's Tamara Vaifanua, part of Utah's #1 news team.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
With great deals, get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2019 Highlander. Or get $3,000 cash back on a new Highlander.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
There are many reasons to let us independently shop your homeowner's insurance, like protecting what matters most, not to mention saving up to 35%. That's homeowner's insurance at credit union rates. Golden West Insurance Services.
We'll take care of you.
There's just something to be said about free diving in Indonesian waters with a leatherback turtle.
I imagine it's close to the same euphoria I felt after completing my second Antarctic ice marathon.
Or when I got a home energy plan from Dominion Energy to learn how to conserve to save money.
Impressive.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about coming together. It's families, friends. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
The Fox 13 News Team, bringing you an independent voice on local news.
All day, and here's what I found.
Thanks for watching Fox 13 News.
We're gonna start telling everyone we're engaged, huh?
Let's shout it from the rooftop.
I saw her hooked to IVs earlier.
She just lacerated the artery. She might be intoxicated.
I need help stopping the bleed.
We're not fit to operate.
The Resident, all new Tuesday at 8 on Fox.
Looking for a better way to save? We can't do much about skyrocketing gas prices, but we can help you save up to 35% on your auto insurance. That's auto insurance at credit union rates. Golden West Insurance Services.
We'll take care of you.
Well, almost time for the big dance. What a way to get in for Utah State.
You know, March Madness is an awesome time of year, and it got started for us locally with Utah State.
Some onions,
a
some
big
serious
win
madness.
In Las Vegas. Utah State senior Sam Merrill came through with the big shot, deep three, to put the Aggies up for good against San Diego State. The former Bountiful High School star has to go down as one of the greatest players to ever suited up for Utah State. His coach, Craig Smith, knew Sam would be ready for the big play.
He's just the ultimate winner and competitor, and he grew up an Aggie, and it means so much to him. He has so much pride. Dude shows up every day. Doesn't matter. 45-minute workout, hour-and-a-half practice, 3-hour practice. His team loses, he's so PO'd without taking it out on anyone. And when we lose, we run sprints, and he wins that sprint every time. Wins it every time. And that exudes to everybody else on the team when you can do that. And I get a little animated because I love that guy. He's just everything that a college athlete's all about.
The rest of the teams in Utah will play their first tournament games this week. BYU will take on St. Mary's tomorrow night at 9:30 in Las Vegas. If they win, they advance to the West Coast Conference Championship game on Tuesday. Wednesday, the Utes will tip off the Pac-12 tournament, 1 o'clock start against Oregon State in Las Vegas, and in the Big Sky tournament in Boise. Weber State plays Sacramento State at 9:30 in the morning, and Southern Utah plays Idaho at noon. The WAC tournament starts Thursday in Las Vegas. Utah Valley faces Seattle at 9:30. Big-time matchup in the NBA with the Lakers and Clippers. LeBron James, bucket, and the foul. He scored 29 points. He also had 9 assists. Nice feed to Antonio Davis. 2 of his 30 points there. The Clippers have some stars. Kawhi Leonard spins and takes it to the rim. He had 27. Then in the fourth, pulls it back, hits the jumper. That cut the Lakers' lead down to 6. But LeBron and the Lakers kept it rolling. Another nice dish to Davis for the throwdown. Then James hesitates and then takes it in for 2. The Lakers beat the Clippers 112-103. NASCAR on Sunday. A sunny day in the desert in Phoenix. Not a good day, though, for Denny Hamlin. Takes out the number 12 car, so Ryan Blaney's day was done. 20 laps to go. Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano going 1-2 up front. Logano takes the lead on the inside. Then on the final lap, Logano held off Kevin Harvick to take the checkered flag for the second time this season. It's his second career win at Phoenix and 25th of his career. Check out the guy at the Arnold Palmer Invitational in Florida.
No thanks.
Yeah, it took a few cops to get him off the course and on his way. It was a rough tournament at Bay Hill. Tony Finau missed the cut, and Zach Blair tied for 36 at 7 under par. It's over par. Only 4 players finished under par. Tyrrell Hatton here led the pack. He was 2 over on his final round, but it was good enough to win by the tournament by 4 shots, or by 1 shot at 4 under par. It's his first PGA Tour victory, his 5th worldwide. Coming up tonight on the Fox 13 Sports page, we'll look back at the great road trip for the Utah Jazz. RSL scored late to pull out a result in their home opener, and we'll check out the Utes and Cougars as they start spring football. Starts at 10:06.
Right after Quickcast, yes.
Really quick, why did they have the cups?
If that gator
golfers,
turns,
the caddies, they want nothing.
If that gator turns right around,
got a weapon.
Not going to work against that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring in the big guys.
Look for Sports Page right after.
Right after.
Thanks, Jeff.
And hopefully it'll be a better golfing day tomorrow, right? Even locally, we won't have to worry about getting rained on. So get out the clubs, let's go. 54 for high this afternoon, a lot closer to where it typically should be this time of year. Our average high is 52. Wow, we were warm last night this morning, 44 degrees, 12 degrees warmer than average. Tonight, a little colder than that, but we still have more warmth in the forecast. I'll tell you about it coming up.
The sirens turn on by themselves, which is just spooky.
The epic 2-hour season finale.
There's no solve for this problem.
Feels like the end of the world.
911 Lone Star season finale, Monday on Fox.
A coronavirus health update. Everything you need to know about face masks. Do they really prevent the spread of the virus?
Monday at 2 on Fox 13.
Ice cream.
All right, we gotta stop here first.
From smarter ATMs to after-hours video tellers, Comcast Business is connecting thousands of banks to technology that turns everyday transactions into extraordinary experiences.
Hi there. How are you? Do you have any lollipops in there? No, sorry.
We're helping all kinds of businesses go beyond customer expectations. How can we help you?
For 35 years, Bathfitter makes it easy to remodel your bath or shower.
Hi, I'm Bill Booman.
And I'm Rick Booman from Bathfitter. From your free in-home consultation to your installation, we're with you every step of the way, all backed by our lifetime warranty.
Bathfitter's exclusive seamless wall surround gives you the look of tile, slate, or marble. You'll love the result.
Save time and money with Bathfitter.
From Logan to St. George, we serve all of Utah. Call now and receive up to $450 off or 18 months no interest. It's better with Bathfitter.
We all want to feel good and find answers for what ails us. Each Wednesday, health experts and physicians from Intermountain Healthcare will share answers, tips, and advice to help you feel your best. Wellness Wednesdays, each week on Fox 13 News, live at 4.
Sometimes we forget how important our brakes really are. Lack of time and money can cause us to let a problem get worse, both for us and our cars. Squealing, grinding, pulsating, or soft pedals are all signs of worn brakes. Bring your vehicle into Master Muffler today for a free brake inspection. And if your vehicle needs service, we're offering $80 off brakes through May 31st. You depend a lot on your car. We make sure it's dependable. Master Muffler, we maintain the vehicle to your freedom.
Introducing the Fox 13 Weather Beast, the go anywhere, track any storm superstar. It doesn't just forecast the weather, it takes you there. The Fox 13 Weather Beast, powered by Nissan. Join Kelly Chapman, weeknights on Fox 13 News at 9.
Doug Iverson in for Breck Bolton. We've been razzing how the time change. It was tough, but one nice thing about it, you gotta like the fact that it stayed lighter an hour later, right? Well, we're adding about 2 minutes of daylight each day. The sunset will continually be a minute later each day, and the sunrise a minute earlier. So, hey, there's always some silver lining out there, right? We're starting off the work week dry tomorrow. That's what's next for the Wasatch Front. And there is a little bit of a chance of rain on Tuesday. Right now, it's about a 40% probability. I think the next storm that moves inland towards Utah, most of it will stay to the south of northern Utah. We'll talk more about that in a moment. But here's something we all want. We want those 60s back, and they'll be returning mid to late week, just in time for next weekend. Perfect timing out there, right? Yeah, we can take that timing. When it happens right on the weekend, the gorgeous weather, that is the way we love it. Northern Utah, isolated showers right now. Look how cloudy it is over in Nevada. Those clouds are associated with a storm system that's out in the Pacific, just off the coast of California. What's left of our main part of the storm moving through Colorado, Denver, not as warm as they were yesterday. Some strong thunderstorms north of the Mile High City, but you can see some clearing. We're in between systems right now. This is a weak system, weak area of high pressure with the clouds over the top of that. That high pressure system will give us the dry weather tomorrow. This is what we're watching for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, at least for southern Utah. You can see the comma shape area of low pressure just deepening, not moving all that much. It's cut off from the main highway, if you will. Eventually it'll wobble over California, southern Nevada, and then southern Utah, and it might clip northern Utah on Tuesday. So that's why there's just a chance of rain. But I think we're going to get a good amount of rain for southern Utah, especially on Wednesday. Well, as we move back closer to home, we're at 58 for a high at Salt Lake City. Yeah, a smidgen warmer than this afternoon. If you want 70s, you won't have to drive far, at least if you're going to be in St. George, just drive to Vegas. You'll see a high of 71. Perfect golfing weather there. Phoenix back in the 70s, 62 in Denver, near 50 in Casper, lower 50s over in the capital city in Boise at 51 in Seattle, 57 for high temperature in Portland. Closer to home, Elko, mostly cloudy at 51, dry. Dry too in Windover, but you'll see a lot of clouds and just very little sunshine. Delta, though, enough warmth out there to climb up to about 60 in the afternoon. Tooele, 56 will be your high. Tremonton, you'll be in the mid-50s. And again, despite the clouds, we're still going to be warmer than usual this time of year. We continue to get spoiled day after day with these mild temperatures. 67 will be the high in St. George tomorrow. Kanab in the 60s. Look at all those 60s. Wow. Bullfrog, mid-60s. Mid-60s up in Hanksville. Not quite as warm over in Blanding with a high of 57. Northeastern Utah, a lot of clouds around. Just a little bit of sunshine trying to poke in every now and again. Vernal, 54. Price at 52. 50s, they're a popular temperature until you get into Green River and Moab, where they want to be warmer, and they will be warmer. Lower to mid-60s for highs there. 57 tomorrow in Provo. Good day in Utah Valley. You won't need your umbrella. Park City, no snow tomorrow. Kind of nice having that snow, kind of a wintry mix. Parley's Canyon was tough today. Even this afternoon got a little dicey there. 40 will be the high, a little farther towards the east up in Evanston, and a smidgen warmer in Rock Springs with a temperature of 44. Cache Valley near 50. Now southern Utah for the next 7 days. A chance of rain starting Tuesday. Rain, a pretty good bet on Wednesday, and a chance even of more rain on Thursday. That's that low pressure system off the coast of California. It's going to have a little more of a trajectory path right over southern Utah. So northern Utah, it's just slim pickings maybe on this one for Tuesday, but we will be a little bit cooler. And then we get a little bit warmer. We got 60s on deck Thursday, mid-60s Friday, going into the weekend with the wind picking up some.
Awesome. We can handle that.
You can like
no
that?
No problems for
After
the morning
Tuesday.
commute. Yeah.
After
Just want to
Tuesday.
see what's going on there Tuesday.
Tuesday, it's
smooth
a
sailing.
nice climb. Yes.
Great. Thanks, Doug.
Back in 2016, he was the presidential candidate who surprised a lot of people around the country and especially here in Utah. Senator Bernie Sanders is a self-described socialist Democrat who believes billionaires should pay more taxes, college should be free, and that medical care is a human right. Young Utah Democrats love him. Older Utah Republicans don't understand why. When he was in town before Super Tuesday 2020, I asked him 3 questions. Salt Lake City has some of the worst air in the country.
Does
at
it?
times.
I didn't know that.
At times, it does. What can the federal government do more than it is doing now to help Utah clean up its air?
Well, unhealthy air and undrinkable water is a crisis that exists all over this country. And what we need is an environmental protection agency that believes in environmental protection. What Trump has done is dismantle the Environmental Protection Agency, given it over to the industry and to lobbyists, and is doing a very, very poor job in making sure that the air we breathe and the water we drink is clean. So my promise to you is we will create a very, very strong environmental protection agency that makes sure that all people in this country have a clean environment.
Utah tends to support a free market. It tends to vote conservative. It tends to want government to be out of the way. Your policies and your ideas have run counter to those ideas. In fact, your views on wealth and the economy and health care would take the nation in a different direction.
Yes.
How do you win Utah with the kind of ideals that you have?
Okay. Well, you do it by saying to the people of Utah and to the people of America that health care is a human right for all of us, that we should not be spending twice as much per person on health care as do the people of any other country, and yet have so many people who are uninsured, underinsured, and we end up paying by far the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. You know what? I think the people of Utah agree with that. And I'll tell you what else we say. We say that in America, if you're working 40 hours a week in Utah, in Vermont, any place else, you should not be living in poverty, that we've got to raise the minimum wage to a living wage of at least $15 an hour. And in terms of climate change, no matter what state you're in, the people of America are listening to the scientists, not Donald Trump. They know we have to transform our energy system away from fossil fuel to energy efficiency and sustainable energy. We bring people together around an agenda that works for all, not just the 1%.
Utah is a conservative stronghold. Can you beat Donald Trump in Utah?
We will do our very best to beat him in Utah, as we will in every state in this country. And I think we have a good shot at that, because we have the strongest grassroots movement of any campaign that's out there. As we speak today, we have thousands and thousands of volunteers knocking on doors, making the phone calls. And I think we have an agenda that speaks to the people of Utah and says that the government of the United States should work for all of us, not just wealthy campaign contributors.
Senator Bernie Sanders, seeking the Democratic nomination for president. Thank you so much for being part of 3 Questions.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
To see Bob's full interview with Bernie Sanders, including how he sees the balance between protecting Utah's public lands and developing oil and natural gas resources, head over to fox13now.com. And of course, to listen to the full interview in podcast form, just download it wherever you listen.
At Papa Murphy's, we're making flavor magic for just $8. Introducing the new Combo Magnifico, a magical combination of giant pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, and onions, all for just $8. Bake it yourself, then make it disappear. We make it, you bake it, Papa Murphy's.
Now at Mr. Mac, an unbeatable value on men's suits. Buy one suit at $2.99, get the second for $1. It's an event 6 months in the making. We worked with a leading manufacturer on a special purchase of over 5,000 men's suits. Choose slim or traditional fit in a wide range of sizes and colors. Now, while supplies last, buy one suit at $2.99, get the second for $1. It's an unbeatable value at all 9 Mr. Mac stores. Still offering free, fast alterations.
At Speedway, we are always looking out for you. That's why we invest in industry-leading technology like our fast and secure pumps. Equipped with state-of-the-art card readers, with the latest advances in credit card security to keep your information safe at thousands of Speedway locations. Which means when you fill up here, you know Speedway's got your back. So you can get what you need and get on your way. Official fuel of IndyCar.
The Salt Lake Tribune Home and Garden Show, presented by Biograss, March 6th through 8th at the Mountain America Expo Center. This is the place to find great deals, new ideas, and practical advice. The Salt Lake Tribune Home and Garden Show. Buy tickets online and save at saltlaketribunehomeshow.com.
Life's busy. The family is all headed in different directions. Work, school, sports. How do you pull everyone together? Stedman's Recreation can help you explore the outdoors and create memories to last a lifetime. Stedman's Recreation has Utah's largest selection of recreational vehicles. Side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, street bikes, electric bikes, trailers, and accessories. Yamaha, Honda, Polaris, and Beta. Plus, Stedman's has a full service department of Honda power equipment.
Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. You may think it's 300 miles out here, but remember, it's only 30 miles back.
Wherever we want to go, we just have to start. Auto save your way there with Chase. Chase, make more of what's yours.
It's time to get spicy. The warmth of Costa Vita's Chili Verde is back. Fire-roasted tomatillos, onions and jalapenos combined with our slow-cooked pork. No wonder it's everyone's favorite. Get it in a burrito, on your enchiladas, or even on your nachos. It's authentic, it's comforting, and when it's here, everything just feels better. Chili Verde is back, but only for a limited time, and only at Costa Vida.
Fox 13's Aaron Cox, part of Utah's #1 news team. This is Fox 13 News.
Finally on Fox 13, Google is celebrating International Women's Day on its homepage. Today's Google Doodle is an animation that depicts women of different countries and their contributions. Now, Google is also announcing the most searched for women of various industries. They include Taylor Swift, athlete Serena Williams, author Toni Morrison, and comedian Awkwafina. Each for equal is the theme for this year's International Women's Day.
They're all famous. I'm not surprised that they were searched for.
Yeah, I wasn't on
famous
that.
names,
I wasn't
yes.
on that list.
No,
I didn't know it was
sorry
a
that
Women's
you
Day.
were.
It'd just be Women's every day.
Every day.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. I think so
Celebrate
too.
that.
And then we're all happy.
This
Don't
is
need
a
just
married
one day.
This is a married man who's been trained
It's always
well.
Women's Day, right? I didn't know it was one day.
Take notes, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Quick Cast coming up next. Brand new edition of Sports Page after that. Stay with us.
Right on.
Join Fox 13's Lexi Johnson bright and early on Good Day Utah.
It's tax season. Let West Auto get you